iPhone.
Well, hello guys. I was asked by a subscriber about how to use Do Not Disturb as a blind person because the focus settings are always changing with the new update, which they are. So I will obviously have to make a new focus to demonstrate how to set one up, but also I wanted to show you my current focus because some people are having trouble with having it set to go all day instead of just going, turning off after an hour of Don't Disturb being on, and they've got to keep turning it on and then it turns off. And I want to show you guys how to keep it from turning off on its own so it doesn't turn off when you don't want it to turn off. So I'm going to go into the settings.
Apps. Recorder HQ. Active.
I'm going to go
Settings.
Settings.
Focus is shared across your devices. And turning.
Now,
Settings.
I'm going to let this go from the beginning so that you all know, for blind people and vision impaired people, what happens with Don't Disturb using VoiceOver. So here we go.
Focus. Heading. Add. Button.
So that's add. I'll show you that in a minute.
Do Not Disturb. Button.
That's Do Not Disturb. I'll show you that soon as well, because that is if you don't have a schedule. But I want to show you that soon. I'm going to show you the way I can use it and then show you all the features and how they function and how to get it working and all that.
Medical appointments. Button. Lets you customize your devices and silence calls and notifications. Turn it on and off in Control Center. Share across.
So you can turn Do Not Disturb on in the Control Center if you want to, but you don't have to.
Focus is shared across your devices, and turning one on for this device will turn it on for all of them.
Yep.
Focus status on button. Focus is shared across your devices, and turning one on for this device will turn it. Focus when you give focus.
So what that means is
focus is shared across your devices, and turning one on for this device will turn it on for all of them.
So what that means is if you've got an iPhone, a Mac computer, an iPad, all that, and I have my focus shared across all devices, it'll turn it on for all other devices, not just my iPhone, which is really nifty because otherwise, if you turn that setting off, you'd have to turn on Do Not Disturb for the iPhone and then another Do Not Disturb setting for the iPad and Mac. If you just want Do Not Disturb on all your devices at once, you just turn it on your iPhone and it activates on all of your other devices when they're all synced and logged into the same Apple account.
Focus status on button.
Focus status, I've got it left on because it tells people when I'm in Do Not Disturb. If I double tap that...
Share focus status. Switch button on.
If I double tap what it just said, it'll turn it off.
When a focus is on, apps that you allow can show that you have notifications silenced. Learn more.
So apps that I allow, such as, messages and other stuff, it'll let me know. It'll let people know that I'm using Don't Disturb.
Share from heading.
So we've got share from.
Do Not Disturb. Switch button on.
Do Not Disturb.
Medical appointments. Switch button on. Customize which focus profiles can share that you have notifications silenced.
I'm going
medical
to turn
appointments. Switch button
that off.
On. Cut medical appointments. Switch button on. On.
Oh, it won't turn off.
Cap it. Do not disturb. Switch button on. Medical appointment on.
Oh, that won't turn off.
Customize which focus profile. Customize which focus profile. Focus.
Oh, it won't bloody turn off.
Focus is shared. Focus when you give an app. Focus lets you medical appointments, but
How do I delete that one?
choose, set a schedule, add, focus, delete focus, delete alert, delete focus. Settings, back button, focus, add, do not disturb, button, focus lets you share across devices, switch button, on, do
So
not
here's the
disturb,
do not
button,
disturb.
focus, do not disturb, heading, allow notifications, heading.
So my focus is do not disturb. You can make a new one and I can show you how to do that in a minute.
Notifications
This
from
is the
selected
current
people
one.
and apps will be allowed, and all others will be silenced.
I've got the current one set up and I'll
Allow
show you how I've done
notification,
that.
note people, none allowed, button.
I've got people as none allowed. I can allow certain people or I can allow none.
Apps, none allowed, button.
And I've got apps and none allowed.
Options, button.
That's the options. I'll show you that in a sec.
Customize screens, heading. Choose a lock screen or home screen page to turn on to help limit distractions.
You can do that. I don't do it, but you can do
Choose
it.
home screen, button.
Then it's got choose home screen. I think it's all visual, so if you can't see it, it's... I don't see the point in showing blindies stuff that they can't see anyway. If you're vision impaired and you can see a little bit, then maybe it's a good idea to, at this point, tap on or double tap on. It depends how much you need or don't need voiceover. At this point, for vision impaired people, you'll double tap on the home screen and then look at the style and colour. And if you fully have no vision, just don't do that. It's not going to work unless you've got some vision, basically.
Choose lock screen,
Then
button.
it's choose lock screen again. You need to have vision to see what you're looking at. VoiceOver might give descriptions, but to my mind, there's no point showing visual stuff to blindies. If I can't see it and other people can't see it, well, what's the point? Unless you've got some vision, you'll have to check it out yourself, because you can go, yeah, that looks good, that looks bad. Too much light, not bright enough. Too much or too little contrast. Like, I can't tell any of that. And nor can some other people who can't see, you know.
Set a schedule, heading.
Now, here is the set a schedule part.
Have this focus turn on automatically at a set time or location, or while using a certain app.
So basically, if you want Don't Disturb to be turned on, but you only want it when you've got YouTube going, what you do is you set it so that when YouTube is on, Don't Disturb switches on. When you get out of YouTube, Do Not Disturb turns off.
8:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m.
So that's
every
my
day.
schedule. It's
button.
literally every single day of the week, and I'm going to show you when I make a new focus how to set that the way you want it set.
Add schedule, button.
Then there's add a schedule, so I can make as many schedules as I want with the same focus.
Focus filters, heading.
Again, focus filters are very visual, so I don't think it's useful for me to show fully blind individuals how to use them.
Customize how your apps and device behave when this. Add filter, button. Add filter, button.
Yeah, no.
Focus, back button.
I'm going to make
Do not disturb,
one.
button. Add, button.
Add.
Close. What do you want to focus on? Heading.
So it says, what do you want to focus on?
Choose a focus to get started. Custom, button.
There's a custom one.
Driving, button.
Driving.
Fitness,
Fitness.
button. Gaming,
Gaming.
button. Mindfulness,
Mindfulness.
button. Personal, button.
Personal.
Reading, button.
Reading.
Sleep,
Sleep.
button. Work, button.
Work.
But sleep,
Or you can
get fit,
customize
driving. Choose a custom, button.
You can customize it or choose from the preset ones.
Driving, button. fitness, gaming, mindfulness, personal, button. Reading, personal, mind, game, fit, drop, custom, button.
Whether you choose to customize one or whether you choose to get a preset one you still have to set it the way you want it. But the difference is you don't have to name it. So if I
Driving,
tap on
fitness, button, gaming, button.
gaming,
Image, slunts, back button, close, image, gaming focus. When you're playing beloved classics or farming on a magic quest, stay uninterrupted by silencing notifications or customizing your screens and apps. Customize focus, button.
so I can customize this focus if I want.
Customize focus, button.
I can customize it, or I can go out and make up an entirely new focus. I'm going to go and make up my own new focus.
Drive custom. Choose a custom. Name your focus. Heading.
Which means now I have to create it from the very start.
Emoji face grinning inverse. Image. Smart name. Text field.
So I'm going to name
Insertion point at end.
What am I going to name it? Because I can delete it if I don't like it. But I'm going to name it, what will I...
Now.
Go away.
Words. Braille screen input.
I'm going to call it...
Space. Dot 6. Cap 1. U. Dot cap U. B. Space. YouTube. Dot
time.
T.
I can call it anything.
Stopping
I can
Braille
call
screen
it time to myself too, but I'm just going to say YouTube time.
Emoji. Text. Cyan blue. Button.
Now I can choose a colour.
Brown. Grey. Green. Selected. Purple. Orange. Pink. Red. But. Purple. Red. But. Cyan. Selected. Grinning fate. List. Button. Bookmark. But. Map pin. But. Books. But. Gift. But. Book. Map. Book. Lit. Selected. Grinning. Cyan. Red. But. Purple. Pink. Red. Button. Selected.
I'm going to make it pink and red.
Lit. Book. Map. Book. Get. Graduate. Document. But. Credit card. Cutlery. Medication. Stethoscope. Button.
They're all the different things to tell you, okay, YouTube time isn't medication.
House,
so,
build, teeth, head, leap, standing figure, shop, dot, traps, flat, brick, tools, curly braces.
Don't want to know about all that.
Triangle.
So I'm going to skip over that.
Sunset, bicycle, next, bicycle, next, button.
No, I don't want to call it any of them.
YouTube time focus, back button. YouTube, silence notifications you don't want, across all your devices.
Now, I am going to set that so that whenever I'm on YouTube, I can either schedule it to go for 2 or 3 or 4 hours, or I can have it set to go when YouTube's on, every time.
Share with friends that you have notifications silenced. Turn on a custom lock screen or home screen page. Schedule it to turn on automatically or turn it on from Control Center.
So, if I don't want to schedule it to turn it on automatically, I can go to the Control Center and turn it on. And then when I want it off, I can go to the Control Center to turn it off.
Customize focus button. Customize focus.
So I'm going to customize the focus.
Customize focus. Focus. Back button. YouTube time focus. Edit button. Silence notifications. Heading. Reduce interruptions by choosing just the notifications you want. People button. Apps button. Customize screens. Heading. Choose a lock. Cut at people button. People button. Cancel button. Net. Choose people. Silence notifications from button. Selected. Allow notifications from button. When YouTube time focus is on, notifications from people you select will be allowed. All others will be silenced and sent to Notification Center. Selected. Silence notifications from. Selected.
I'm going to tap silence notifications from because that way I can select all of them.
When YouTube time focus is on, Notifications from selected people will be silent. Add button. Reappear. Add. When YouTube time allow notif when add reappear. Add. When YouTube time focus is on. Add. Reappear. Add. But
Now it says add, so I'm going to tap add.
lists. Back but done. Search. Dictate. Section index. A. D. Damien Cuz page
I'm going to
6
select
of 6.
every single one of them.
Select contacts. Plus number 1 plus select plus select hash sim number 100 select Yeronga hash symbol hash Yeronga select Yeronga medic select Y head Y weather service W head VA library VA Brisbane V heading Uncle Bob select U head translink Terry O'Neill T head select V selected U Tanya T Tanya T select T Suncorp Stanley's Suncorp Stanley's says reappear QLD tenant select reappear
Don't know why it's not letting me
lists
select.
back button cancel
No,
Gmail
no.
all Gmail 0 all Gmail all Gmail all iCloud all Yahoo all lists heading cancel all contacts 41 button cancel button cancel done choose selected silence notifications from
Well, that's incredibly weird because I can't select every single contact, so that's very weird.
when reappear
No,
but
it won't let me. Oh, that's stupid.
when YouTube cancel but done choose done button focus
That's alright.
back
I'm going to
YouTube
check something.
note people reappear button notifications from selected people will be silenced and sent to notifications apps people people allow notification select when you add phone allow call allowed people only button allow income allow a second call from the same person within 3 minutes will not be allow repeated calls
I'm going to turn that off.
allow repeated calls switch button on off
I'm turning that off because I don't want repeated
allow
calls.
incoming calls from only the contact allowed people only button
No.
everybody selected favorites contacts on dismiss contact everybody selected selected allowed people only favor contact dismiss contacts only button favorites contacts dismiss
only,
context menu remove add but when YouTube selected when add phone calls remove reappear button remove add phone call allow calls from allowed people only button allow incoming calls from allow a second allow add when you silence notification selected YouTube time for option customize choose a lock have this focus turn on or smart add schedule focus fill add customize options apps button people none silenced button
Oh, how do I
notifications from selected people will be silenced and apps button notificate people none silenced button selected silent allow notification selected
So I've got allow notifications.
YouTube time when YouTube time option apps button people none allowed button
So I've just got that
silence
set to
selected allow
notifications. So I'm not allowing notifications from anybody.
YouTube
So-
time for option apps button
Apps.
cancel button done button choose apps silence notification selected allow notification when YouTube
notifications.
time focus is on
I'm going to allow it from YouTube and that's it.
add Amazon Gmail Google Mess Net Sun Uber YouTube Uber Eats, YouTube, YouTube, but cancel, done, choose a, done, button. Focus, back button. Selected, apps, Amazon, Gmail, Google Maps, Haru, messages, button. Silence, selected, when you, add, remove, Gmail, remove, Amazon, button. Remove, Gmail, remove, Google Maps, remove, Haru, but, remove, message, remove, Netflix, remove, phone, button, remove, messages, button, remove, phone, but, remove, recorder HQ, remove, Suncorp, remove, Uber Eats, but remove, notification, silence select when YouTube, add, remove, YouTube, remove, YouTube, time sensitive, allow apps not in your allowed list to send notifications marked as time sensitive immediately. Time sensitive notifications, switch button, off.
So if you turn that on, you're going to get time sensitive notifications even if you don't want to hear them. So leave that turned off.
Allow apps not in your allowed list. Type add when you selected. When you allow app type add when notific YouTube type YouTube time focus edit people none allow notifications from selected apps YouTube but options but customize screens. Choose a lock screen or home screen. Choose lock screen button. Choose home set have this focus turn on automatic.
So I can set a schedule, heading. Or I can
have this focus turn on automatically at a set time, or
I can have it turn on at a set time, or if I have YouTube switched on, don't disturb will turn on. The
smart
other
activation.
I've got
smart activation turns on automatically. Off button.
Smart activation will turn on automatically. So
add schedule button. Focus filters heading.
Smart activation is when you've got YouTube going, it'll turn on do not disturb. So I'm going to go to the control center first.
HQ. Control center, airplane mode, airdrop, white, more, lock, screen, brightness, volume, timer, camera, calculate, focus, button. Focus. Type, selected, focus.
So I've got focus turned on.
Selected.
I'm going to turn that off in control center because if you turn it on, how do you know which focus you've got turned on? That's something I don't like about the new Focus app, is when you turn it on in Control Center, you don't know which one you've actually got on.
Calculator button.
For the sake of being blind friendly, you're better off doing smart activation or setting a schedule in settings. So
message settings. Smart activation off. Automatically turn YouTube time focus on at relevant times throughout the day based on signals like your location, app usage and more.
So I'm going to
delete schedule.
I'm going
smart
to
activation.
Turn
Switch button off.
On.
Automatically turn delete schedule. Delete YouTube time focus. Back button. YouTube time. Add schedule, but smart activation turns on automatically. On, but have this focus turn on automatically at a set time. Set a schedule. Have this focus turn. Smart add focus. Delete. Focus filters help customize how your focus filter. Add schedule, but add schedule. Cancel. Add. Set a schedule. Heading. Have this focus turn on automatically at a set time or location. Or while you time. Exact location. App. Location.
I'm not going to set a time, but I am going to set an app.
Search. Calendar. Files. Rows 20 to 28 of Kindle. Group. Suncorp. Swap. Cap. Uber. Cap. Void. Cap. With WhatsApp. YouTube. Focus. Back button. YouTube time. Edit. Allow notifications from selected people and allow notifications. Heading. Note people. None allow. Selected. Apps. YouTube. Button.
So what that means is, when I play YouTube, I'll still get notifications from YouTube that I will receive, but I'm not going to receive notifications from anyone else.
Options. Button. Customize screen. Choose a lock. Choose lock. Choose her. Have this focus turn on automatically at a smart activation. Turns on automatic. YouTube. While using YouTube. On. Button.
So now,
Add
what
schedule.
I'm going to do
Focus
is I'm going to go out of that, right?
My Telstra. Double tap to open. Outdoor.
At the top of the
Recorder
phone
HQ.
where the status bar
8:29
is,
p.m. Status bar item.
you got the time.
Mobile.
You got
45%
the battery
5G.
charge, 5G,
Mobile.
mobile.
8:30 p.m. Do not disturb.
Do not
disturb. 5G. Do 8:30 p.m.
My do not disturb schedule has started, so it started anyway. So
Messenger. Voice memo. YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
Loading videos. Button. Gary.
It will automatically turn on do not disturb anyway.
Double tap to open app. Double tap to 8:30. My 8. Double tap. Double 8. Mic mode. 40 mode. Microphone in use. 8. Double tap. Gary.
So even though my automatic schedule is turned on, it's going to leave the other focus turned on. So when it's 6 a.m, or we'll just say 7 a.m, don't disturb should not be turned on then. And then I'll get into YouTube and it will turn on don't disturb automatically without me having to set a specific schedule. Now, I'm going to go back into there.
Messages. Settings.
And
Smart YouTube.
I'm going to pretend
Customize how your apps and delete.
To set a schedule, but I'm not going to do it.
Smart app. Have this set a schedule.
I'm not going to actually do it, but I'm going to show you how you would do it.
Set a schedule. Have this focus turn on automatic. Smart activation. YouTube. Add schedule. Focus.
Now I'm going to add a schedule,
button.
but I'm not going to set it. I'm going to show you how to do it and then pretend if I was going to do it, but then say, do it, do the schedule, here we go.
Cancel button.
Cancel, so I'm going to double tap that soon, but I'm going to show you the schedule thing.
Add schedule, heading, set a schedule, heading. Have this focus turn on automatic time. Example 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. button.
I'm going to double tap that.
Time, heading, from. Time picker, 9 a.m. button.
I'm
collapsed.
just going to say 9 a.m. until, say you want it for 2 hours.
2. Time picker, 5 p.m. button. Collapsed.
I'm going to say 9 a.m. to
5 o'clock. Picker item. 6 o'clock.
9,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 0 minute. p.m. Dismiss pop-up. Button. Add schedule. Back.
So now, here we go.
From. Time picker. 9 a.m. to. Time picker. 12. Monday. Switch button. On. Tuesday. Switch button. On.
Now you can pick it to choose every single day, or you can say only Mondays like
Off.
this.
Wednesday. Off. Thursday. Off. Friday. Off. Saturday. Off. Sunday. Off. Every Monday.
So it's set to every Monday.
Sunday.
But if I said
Tuesday,
every
switch
Monday
button
and
on.
Tuesday, here's what this
Friday,
is
Saturday,
like.
Every Monday and Tuesday. Every Monday
And
and
now,
Tuesday. Add schedule. Back button.
Instead of tapping
Time.
back,
Done. Button.
you would tap done.
Time. Heading. From. Time picker. 9 a.m. Button.
If I tap
Collapsed.
done, it'll set that schedule. So I'm not going to tap on done. I'm going to tap back.
Add schedule. Back button. Time. Example 12:30 p.m. Cancel button.
I'm going to cancel that. because
Add
I don't
schedule.
want to add a schedule.
Focus filters. Focus.
So
Back
what
button.
I'm going to do,
Do not add button.
I'm
Settings.
going
Back
to
button.
go back.
Set. Michelle Johns. iPhone. Apple.
Where's
Dictate.
focus? Where is it?
This home. Stat. Wall.
Where
Note.
is focus?
Screen. Focus. Do not add. Focus. Add. Button.
I am going to add a gaming focus.
Add. What do you want? Choose a custom drive fit game. My gaming.
Gaming, yep.
Image to rock us. Gate when customize focus. Customize focus. Focus.
Now this time I'm not going to set smart activation. I can, but what if I wanted to play Dungeons and such, or Sortie Quest, or Astopia? It doesn't have to be one game, so I'm not going to set a smart activation. Because if I do that, Do Not Disturb will turn on when I play Sortie Quest, then I'll get out of it, then it will turn off. Then I'll go to Westopia, Do Not Disturb will switch on, and then when I get out of that to go to play Dungeons and such, or any other game, Do Not Disturb is going to switch off, then it's going to switch on, then it's going to switch off. You might find that okay. The problem is other people will get confused because they'll be going, wait, why does Don't Disturb keep being turned on and turned off? Like, what are you doing with the focus? So that's kind of, if you've got a number of games in your phone and you only like to play one of them, that's okay. But if you've got smart activation for several games, it can be confusing for people when you know what you're doing with your phone, but other people don't know what you're doing with your phone. And if you need to receive a phone call, but then you've got several games with Don't Disturb activated with smart activation, then you're never going to receive the phone calls that you want. Unless you have the time limited to, say, 2 or 3 hours, and then people can call you before that or after that time. So if you have it set at a certain schedule, which I'll show you, people cannot ring you during those particular times, but they can ring you any other time of the day. So I'm going to show you that.
Gaming focus. Edit. Silence notifications. Head. Reduce interruption. People. Button. Apps. Button. Customize screens.
I'm going to say people is not allowed.
Choose silence notification. Selected. Allow silence notifications from. Button.
So instead of silencing notifications from a couple of people,
selected. Allow notifications from. Button.
If you set allow notifications from, for some reason it only lets you select, and I don't know what it is, but it's a bit of a glitch with the settings. So I'm going to do silence.
Selected. Silent. Allow when add. Reappear. Button. Reappear. Add. Add.
That's crap. There's a huge glitch in these settings. So basically, if I want, because this app is glitchy, as in the Focus app, if I want people to talk to me, I just turn the focus off altogether, and then I turn it back on when I need to. So
when get add button. When allow shoot done can't done button. Focus back game edit no people add people. None silenced.
I got
button.
none silenced. Oh, damn.
No people. Selected. Silence. Allow notification. When gaming. Allow notifications from. Select. Allow. When add. But phone. Allow calls. Allow calls from silent. Add. When. Allow. Selected. Silent. Allow notification. Selected. Allow. Gaming focus.
See.
People. None allowed.
So I've got allow. Yeah, so you've got to
silent,
keep selecting.
Add, phone add, when select selected. Allow
allowed notifications from. it tells you that there's none allowed, so that means no one can get through.
A second call. Allow
I'm going
repeated
to turn
on.
allow repeated calls
Allow repeated
off.
calls. Switch button on.
Turning that off.
Allow incoming calls from only the contacts you added to the focus and emergency bypass contact. Allowed people only button. Allow calls from. Phone calls.
I can do allow phone calls from.
Allow calls from. Allowed people only.
Allowed
button.
people only. So.
Allow repeated call. A second call from the same a second allow phone call add when gaming focus selected. Allow notifications gaming focus options. Customize screens. Choose lock screen. Set have this focus turn on automatically at a set time or set a cut option. Apps. People. None allowed. Apps. Button. Notifications from selected people will be allowed, and all others will be silenced.
So notifications includes calls and notifications. I've got mine selected to allowed people only, which basically means I would have to put them in my favourites to let them call me.
People, none allowed. Notifications from apps, button, apps, but cancel, done, choose, silent, selected, allow, when gaming focus is on, add, when gaming focus is on, notifications from apps you select will be allowed. All up, add, Haru, button, message, net, sun, Uber, YouTube, Google Maps, YouTube, button.
So I don't want any apps allowed, actually.
Google Maps. Cancel. Done. Choose app. Done. Button. Focus. Game. Edit. No people. Selected. Apps. Gmail. Option. Selected.
So I
Silence
notification.
Type. Allow. Type. Remove. Type. Remove. Remove. Sun. Remove. Time sent. Allow. Type. Remove. Notification. When at remove. Remove. Netflix. Remove. Time censored. Remove. Type. Remove. Remove. At when select silent. No. Gaming for option. Custom. Choose. Have this for what? Add. Focus for custom. Add schedule. Wireless controller. Turns on when connected. On. Button. Turn on automatically. Switch button. On.
I don't have a wireless controller, so I'm
off.
Disabling that setting.
Gaming focus can be activated automatically when you connect a wireless controller.
No, because I don't have a wireless controller.
Gaming
so I've gotten rid of that.
Customize how your app focus filters. Add wireless control. Have this focus. Set a schedule. Heading. Choose home screen. But choose lock screen. Choose a custom options. Apps. None allowed. People. None allowed. Button.
So I've got none allowed. So because I haven't selected any allowed people for phone calls, I'm not going to get any phone calls.
Choose home screen. Set. Have this focus turn on automatic wireless controller. Turns on when connected. Off. Button. Add schedule. Button. Cancel. But add. Have time. Location. Time.
So time.
Example 12:30 p.m. to.
I can do location like I'm at home, but I'm going to do the time because time is more controlled than location most of the time. So I'm going to do time.
From. Time picker. 9 a.m. Button. Collapsed.
Oh, what time am I going to do gaming?
0 minutes, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1 o'clock,
0
minute,
from
PM.
1 o'clock PM.
Dismiss pop-up, button. Add schedule, time, from, time pick 2, time picker, 4 o'clock, 0 p.m., 0 minutes, p.m. Dismiss pop-up, but add schedule, time, done, time, from, time picker, to, time picker, 4 p.m., to, from, time, heading, time picker, 1 p.m., to, Monday, switch button, on, Tuesday, switch button, on.
Which day am I gonna... Oh, no, I've got a psychology appointment. Oh, crap, I can't do Tuesday.
Wednesday, switch button, on. Sunday, switch button,
I'm doing
on.
Sunday...
Off. Every Sunday, switch button, off.
On.
On. Saturday, switch button, on. Friday, switch button, on. Thursday, switch button, on. Off. Wednesday, off. Tuesday, off. Monday, off. Time picker, Friday, switch button, on. Thursday, switch button, off. Friday, Saturday, switch button, on. Switch button, on. Every Sunday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yep.
Add time, heading, time, done, button. Focus, back button.
Yep. So I've done that.
Edit, allow, note of people, none allowed, button. Apps, options, customize screen, choose a lock, choose her, set, have this focus, wireless controller, add schedule, 1 o'clock to 4 p.m., every Friday, and Sat.
That's an example, because I can just delete it.
Custom, delete focus.
I can just delete it now, because, I mean, I don't have to, but I can delete it. I can easily delete it. If I don't like it, I'll get rid of it.
Focus.
So I'll get out of it for now.
Focus, share, focus, when you give an app setting, focus, settings, stand, wall, no, screen, focus, do not, focus.
Okay.
Focus, add, do not disturb, on, button.
Do not disturb is already turned on anyway, so...
Gaming, button.
Yeah.
Do not disturb, on, button. YouTube time, button. Focus lets you customize your devices and silent, focus, heading.
I'm hoping that you've got the gist of it, of this, with this recording. I hope you know what to expect. I'm leaving the comments going or turned on. I'm leaving the comments turned on, so if anybody wants to say anything, just write a comment. I'm not mentioning any contact names you might have heard. I'm not mentioning who they are or how I know or don't know these contact names, because it's not for anyone to know on the YouTube sphere, basically. Yeah. I'm not mentioning how I know or don't know some of these contact names, just not saying anything, because, yeah. Basically, yeah. Just some contact names, that's all you need to know. Yeah. If there's anything else you want to know about the focus settings, apart from it's really glitchy, like if I want to add a particular contact to a don't disturb focus so they can contact me, yeah, that's kind of difficult, because it doesn't let me do certain things. And I've checked on the internet, and a lot of people are having trouble setting who they allow in their focus settings, which is really stupid. So you've basically got to say no people allowed and no apps allowed, because if you don't, anybody can still ring or send messages when you might not want them to. So I just silence everything. And if I want a phone call that badly, I just make sure I don't have any focuses turned on. Now, if you don't like
gaming.
the
Focus
focuses,
LED. Share across
what I do,
YouTube time button.
I'm going to delete that. So I'm going to delete YouTube time.
YouTube time edit. No peep. Cut. You add. Cut. Delete focus.
Delete.
Alert. Do you want to delete focus?
Yep.
Delete focus settings. When you give an focus share focus gaming. Do not gaming button.
I'm deleting that one as well.
Delete focus. Delete alert. Do you delete focus button? Settings. Back button.
I just see no point in having those focuses going. So
Add. Do not disturb. Focus LED. Share across. Do not disturb. On button.
I'm going to open that one
Do
up.
not disturb. Heading. Allow. Notify people. None allowed. Apps. None allowed. Button. Options. But customize options. Silence notifications. Heading. Show on lock screen. Switch button. Off. Show silence notifications on the lock screen instead of in notification center.
So I don't do that because I don't want anything on the lock screen with don't disturb. So I don't show anything on there.
Hide notification badges. Switch button. On.
I've got hide notification badges too because I don't want to know about my notifications when this is turned on.
Hide silence notifications. Always. Button.
And I've got it as always.
Incoming calls and notifications will be silenced while iPhone is either locked or unlocked.
So whether the phone is locked or unlocked, they're silent because I don't want to be disturbed at all. Every single night, when I'm sleeping, I don't want to be disturbed.
Appearance. Heading. Dim lock screen. Darken the lock screen when the dim lock screen. Switch button. On. Darken the locks. In silent. Hide note. Show silence.
Whereas what I can do is
silence notifications. Heading.
hang on.
Do not disturb. Customer.
What I can do when I've got this set so I'm able to sleep, if there's an emergency happening and I need one person to contact me but nobody else to contact me, I can set...
Choose locks.
Hang on, let me just check something.
People. People. None allowed.
If I double tap on people none allowed, I can then select...
Silence notification. Allowed people only. Allow incoming calls from only the contacts you added to the focus and emergency bypass contacts. Allow repeated calls. Switch button. Off.
I can do allow repeated calls. So if someone gets really sick, I can select them.
Allowed people only. Button.
I've got allowed people only, so...
Everybody. Button. Selected. Favorites. Contacts only. Button.
I got contacts only.
Favorites. Button.
I can select favorites and then add someone to my favorites. And I can...
Contacts only. Button. Dismiss favorites. Button.
If I do favourites and I have literally no one in my favourites, then no one can ring me. So I can do that too.
Select favorites button.
Then I have to make sure no one's in my favourites. If I just want don't disturb to myself, I can have no one in my favourites, and then when there's an emergency happening, I can put one person or a number of people in there. That way they can ring, but nobody else can ring me.
Select favorites button. Allow favorites button. Allow incoming calls from allow calls from phone calls. Allow calls from favorite. Allow a second call from the same person within 3 minutes will not be silenced.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that turned off. And then what?
Do not disturb. Back button.
I can do.
People. None allowed. Notifications. Apps. None allowed. People.
So I've
none
got
allowed.
people, none allowed. And it's stupid because the focus only allows me to select one person. I find that pretty dumb. So I'm going to go to phone, contacts.
Tab bar, keypad, contacts. Select it. Tab bar, keep
Yes,
voice,
favorites.
keep recent favorite. Tab bar,
Favorites,
41 plus. Favorites.
Favorites.
Tab. Select chat plus chat. More info. Delete.
I'm going to delete him off favourites.
Performed action. Delete. Chat plus chat. More. Delete. Performed act. Tab plus more. Delete. Perform plus reappear. Plus more info. Message. Dim. Back. Button. Back. Reappear. Plus more info. Delete. Perform. Tab. Plus more. Delete. Perform. Tab. Reappear. More. Delete. Reappear. More. Delete. More. Delete. Perform. Plus. More. Delete. Zip. More info. Delete. Plus. More. Delete. Perform. Plus. More. Delete. More. 0. Plus. More. Delete. Perform. Delete. Plus. Delete. Perform. 0. Delete. Perform. 3. Delete. 0. Delete. Perform. 0. Delete. 0. Set. Edit. Favor. Add. 0. Delete. Perform. Delete. Plus. Delete. No. No favorites.
So I have no favourites. So now absolutely no one can ring me. But I can do a new focus and only have favourites ring me from the new focus.
Tab bar. No favorites. Favorites. Heading.
So
add button. Lists. Back button.
God damn it,
Lists.
didn't want
Back.
that. Away.
Cancel button. Add button. Favorites. No favorites.
Right, so I've got no favourites.
Tab bar. Select contacts. Tab. You're on.
So now what I'm going to do in this
Doc. Messages.
focus.
Settings. Focus. Do not disturb. Heading. Allow notifications. Head. Notifications from select people. None allowed. Button.
I've selected favourites, so when there is... Problem is if I put someone in my favourites, I then have to set this.
Apps. None of people. Silence notifications from. Selected. Allow when do not add. When do not disturb is on. Notifications from people you select will be allowed. All select when do add. Phone call. Allow calls from. Favorites. Button. Allow incoming calls from only the contacts you added to the focus. Your favorites and emergency bypass contacts. Favorites. Everybody. Allowed people only. Button. Selected. Contacts only. Dismiss contact. Allowed people only. Button. When do not
I think allowed people only are people who I allow notifications from. If I allow notifications from no one, they can't call me. But if I allow notifications from Joe Blogs, but I don't allow notifications from anyone else, only Joe Blogs, then the allowed people only will only allow Joe Blogs to give me a call, but not anyone else. Excuse my stupid cough tonight.
Phone. Allow calls from. Allowed people only.
So I don't have any allowed people, so they can't ring me anyway. because I've got no allowed people notifications, so literally no one can ring me.
Allow incoming calls from only the contacts you allow. A second call from.
So then if I made a focus and called it emergencies, then maybe I could set it so that and I won't do it live on YouTube because I don't need people to know who my contacts are. Even if they've accidentally heard some names, if I were to set up an emergencies thing and I go over those contact names, I would accidentally, not that I'd mean to identify anyone, but a few people would end up being doxxed on YouTube, and I don't want to set contacts and then go, oh yeah, set this one and set this one, because then they'll be doxxed, and I don't want any of that. I just don't want to do this stupid thing, this stupid setup on YouTube. I just want to do a basic demonstration on how to use Don't Disturb.
A second.
So yeah.
Apps for settings.
I'll get out of the settings.
App switch.
And
Recorder HQ. Pause. Stop button.
I hope everyone is having a good day, depending on where they are. Good night or a good day, and I will talk to everybody soon.
Stop button.